You know, I'm going to tell you all the weirdest thing that happened to me tonight coming home from work. Well, it's about 12 o'clock, and at the time when I saw this, but anyway, I was coming home. Instead of taking a right like I usually do, going beside East Tennessee Auto Outlet before you get to Etowah, I went ahead straight and headed toward Etowah, Tennessee. And so I came on a little bit and everything, and made my way up there and past the turn off to the community center. And I was coming right up to Bookouts, which is on the left hand side, and there's a right turn you can make, a left or a right turn you can make. One that goes beside the Bookouts, and the other one goes to the back side of the neighborhood of Etowah. So I was coming up on the light there, and I looked up, and right there over Bookouts, there's this kind of bright like a lamp kind of light, but yellowish, light kind of. And I'm like, what in the world is an airplane doing flying that close over? You couldn't hear no engine, couldn't hear no motors or nothing like that. And I was at there at the light, and I stayed there in that for a second or two and watched and make sure nobody was behind me. So I pulled off beside the church thing there, and there was some kind of church there on the right. I pulled off in the parking lot, and I looked up. That thing was just going on by. It didn't have no sound, no engine sounds, no air rushing or whatever. And I thought it might have been the first one. It was one of those little drone things, and it could have very well been. But the way it was flying, it wasn't flying erratic like a drone does, up and down. It didn't make no sound. It was just going straight. It was going westerly, heading toward the west, and from Etowah to toward over the country area there, toward Athens. And I thought, what in the world is that? I looked up there, and I got to chasing that sucker. I rode all over the neighborhood trying to see if I can find it again. But I thought it was a drone or something. But it's just something I couldn't explain because I looked at it pretty hard, and I was like, I didn't see no kind of fins, no kind of red blinking light or anything like that. I was looking for it pretty intently, to show that something that would be on the drone, or something like that. But didn't see nothing like that, And I don't believe in ETs. I don't believe in little green men. I don't believe in Martians. As a matter of fact, I'm reading a book right now, What Dwells Beyond, and the Bible explains all that stuff. How God created the earth, and it's really the powers that be, and this Greek philosophy and all this stuff that kind of puts all this stuff in our head that there's Martians and aliens and all this bull crap, bull log, whatever you want to call it. Where'd that come from? But anyway, I don't believe in that kind of crap. And anyway, it was just kind of really odd at first. And the more thought about it, I thought, man, that's eerie too. But I do know that devils do disguise themselves as angels of light, and Satan can do that. And there's things that people see, apparitions that appear over places, like UFOs spotted over certain places. In Tennessee is one of those states rather, for UFO sightings. But I called it UFO because I couldn't identify it, so it's unidentified flying, and it was flying. It wasn't floating object. It looked like it was kind of like a burning kind of yellowish lamp light attached to something. I don't know what it was, and it was going straight. And like I said, no sound, no rotor sound, no air sound being pushed, no motor sound, nothing like that. Right over Etowah, and flying pretty fast, if I might add. And it could have been very well been a drone, but I've never seen a drone that looked like that. Like it might have had like a light shining straight down or something, but there was no green light, no red light to show that it was like something electronic. And again, no sound. That was pretty creepy. But anyway, I just thought I'd just share that with somebody who might be interested. And wow, that was something else. I went over most of the back side of town and past my house again, and past the church I usually come by and see if I can find it, and I couldn't see it. It was long gone. But anyway, thought it might be of interest to somebody, and like I said, I don't believe in that crap. But there's this thing where I heard something other about they were all gathering around Area 51 anyways. Anyway, well, that's all I got to say about that. That's pretty interesting. And like I said, it's about like 12 o'clock or so when I saw it coming over lookouts there. It was way up in. It was pretty good. I'd say about anywhere from 25 to 50 feet up in the air. And of course, a regular aircraft wouldn't be that low, but not over town anyway. But I did see one come over town that low before. I don't know why, but they did. And some commercial some private jet or whatever came real low over the town there one time, But anyway, it didn't make no noise. Anyway, hope that's of interest to somebody. And I kind of would like to know what it was myself, if anybody else might have saw it too, who lives here in Etowah. All right, we'll see you. 6 minutes, good enough. What you think?